Aloha, beauties. Welcome to Friday Fire, your burst of magic, coaching, healing, insights before you jet off into your weekend. This is a new format on A Better World with Adrienne. I'm having so much fun with it. It's very snappy, and I really just seek to give you a turbo boost on Friday. So by the way, if you're new here, welcome to the community. I literally am so grateful that you give your time to listen to this podcast. Like, it means the world to me. And this is a very important part of my transmissions, my work, and how I'm meant to lead here. So just thank you for being here. I love you. Today's Friday Fire is inspired by a question that I have received this question so many different times, and I think it can really serve a lot of people. So I've been asked so many times about burnout, and a lot of people have, if you've been with me for a while, you know that I had a very real relationship with burnout without even realizing it for a really long time. And I got this download through my crown chakra this morning when I was meditating. And so something that I've learned recently about the way that I receive downloads is, I get a lot of solutions. I get a lot of solutions and ideas, but something that I've learned for me and my human design, and also the combination of my human design and astrology, is like, not every idea is for me or for me to make. And so I really just had so much fun with like, oh my gosh, I'm getting this download, and this, like, I know exactly which one is for a podcast. I know exactly which one is for like maybe an email that I send my email list. By the way, if you're not on my email list, get on that email list. That's the best way to stay in touch with me. I'm also considering starting a Substack. So message me on Instagram if you would subscribe to my Substack. I digress. So today's topic for Friday Fire is sneaky culprits of burnout and how to prevent them. Okay, sneaky culprits of burnout and how to prevent them. So burnout happens in a lot of different ways that people don't realize. And I've really gained a lot of awareness, even in the past 2 weeks, of the ways that the systems that I live in, prevent a lot of burnout that a lot of people create. So my intention is to really share with you some maybe like unsexy, but also like not talked about, like sneaky culprits. So what's a culprit? A culprit is like, that's the root of it. That's the, it's the fault, where the fault lies, right? So I have 5 sneaky culprits and how to prevent each one for you today on this Friday Fire. So we're starting a brand new year, a calendar year. We just had the new moon in Capricorn. So we're really moving forward with momentum. And yeah, it's important, especially as we move forward in creating new earth. Like, new earth is, it's going to be so magical and amazing. And it's also going to be challenging. We're witnessing genocide. We're witnessing all of these things happen on the earthly plane. And, it's not going to be easy every step of the way. And taking good care of ourselves and taking good care of our energy and really, preventing these things from happening in advance is massively, massively important, my friend. Massively, massively important. So let's dive in, shall we? All right. So the first sneaky culprit, it's like in the shadows. It's like, so the first sneaky culprit of burnout is busy work. Okay. If you are spending your days doing all busy work, That's a reason why you're burnt out. So this is like a low-key way. First of all, it depends on what you're doing. However, people spend way too much time on busy work and not their life's work. Because when you're doing your life's work, when you're in your purpose, you don't burn out. You burn in the fire within you of passion and love and hope and magnetism just radiates through you because you're lit up, because you're living your destiny path, right? And I'm not saying that all of us get to be in our destiny all day, every day. Like I've worked many jobs before that were not my destiny. So I could, start doing my destiny on the side or something like that. And it's not about deleting busy work altogether because, okay, let me tell you what I did this morning. All right. And it actually plays into this whole episode. So this morning I went to Iao Valley here on Maui, and it is one of the most sacred places on the whole island that I've experienced so far. I mean, I have so much to learn and so much to experience. Very Lemurian. I went there and did a whole ritual connecting with the land, like just, it's freezing cold water, by the way. So I just laid in it and the rapids were really strong. So I just like laid in it and just like shivered my ass off for like 30 minutes. Anyways, after that, what did I do? I went to the bank. I went to Costco, which by the way, I'm a Costco person now. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? I rejected Costco so hard on the mainland, and now here I'm like, I'm a Costco person. It's because I found the right time to go when it's not crazy. So I did all this, the bank, the Costco, getting gas, like all of that is like technically like busy work, right? Like that's not my dharma. My dharma is not to like go to Costco, but that's just part of life, right? But here's the thing about burnout that people don't realize. When you're doing busy work all day, every day, it's chipping away at your energy. And so if you're constantly in email, if you're constantly in, if you're constantly just, I'm doing laundry, I'm doing dishes, I'm doing, I'm checking off all these things off my list, but I'm actually not making progress on the real things, that's contributing to burnout because you're diluting your energy, you're wasting your energy, you're spraying your energy in all these different places about things you don't even really care about. So the way to prevent this is make sure you have blocks in your day for busy work tasks, which is like email, which is like, the things that you must do, like the admin things of your life, I would say. And then have time chunks, way more time chunks that are committed to the actual projects that are going to advance your mission. So whether that's making money, whether that's making an impact, which by the way, go hand in hand. Okay. So this is it's a sneaky culprit of burnout because people don't realize they spend their whole day in busy work, zapping out their energy, and then they don't even get shit done that they actually want. And so something that I notice a lot, which is a whole nother topic, but a lot of people do a bunch of busy work to avoid their life's work because the life's work is more confronting. It's more edgy. There's more at stake. With busy work, you can check off a whole bunch of things and pretend that you're being productive, right? When you're not actually moving the things that really matter forward. So I say, create time blocks for busy work and have them be small. And I would say if you can not make them every day, then don't make them every day. Like for example, for me today, I literally went 4 places in a row. I was like, boom, bank, boom, Whole Foods, boom, Costco, boom, gas, boom, I'm home. All right. And I got all that shit done in one fell swoop. I planned it out that way. Okay, so the first sneaky culprit of burnout is busy work. Okay, and how do you prevent that? Transition your focus to life's work and make time blocks for the busy work, okay? It's not about deleting the busy work. It's about containing it and not letting it take over your life and zap your energy. Okay. The second sneaky culprit of burnout is decision fatigue. People are making decisions all day, every day. And what I do with my clients and what I've done in my life is delete as many decisions as possible. So I make rules in my life, which some people don't like the word rules. I love rules because here's the thing. I make up the rules because it's my game, right? It's not like somebody's given me rules. Some rules I do play by are like, taxes for now, but I make up my own rules. And some of my rules are I work out every day. I do breath work every day. I show up for my vision every day. And I have a menu of options that are available for that. But something that I notice people do is it's like, and here's some other rules. I don't take client calls on Mondays or Fridays. And so it's like, I'm not waking up every day deciding if I'm going to work out. I'm not waking up every day deciding if I'm going to do breath work. I'm not waking up every day deciding, am I going to show up for my vision? I'm not waking up every day deciding that stuff. I just wake up, I do the thing that I planned and have fun along the way. Okay. So people are wasting their energy in decision fatigue. You can make a ton of one-time decisions that will delete this. Okay. And I teach all of this in 3D moves. So if you really love this Friday Fire, you will fucking fly and expand exponentially inside my group program and community, 3D moves. So the link to that is in the show notes. So where can you delete decision fatigue? And then here's another thing. Another form of decision fatigue people don't talk about is delaying decisions. Delaying decisions. Where are you delaying decisions? Or where are you pretending you decided when you actually didn't, when you're half-assing it? Because when you fully decide something, you're all in. You're either all in or all out, right? And so, this is huge. Where are you delaying a decision? That's contributing to burnout. Where are you pretending that you decided, but you're half-assing? That's contributing to burnout. Okay. So the way to prevent it is delete as many decisions as possible and live life by your own rules. And you can change your rules based on data. Okay. Okay. Third sneaky culprit of burnout, the illusion of double tasking. The illusion of double tasking. So people think that they can double task, right? That's not correct. That's not reality. It's proven in so many different studies. What happens is people just go back and forth really quick between multiple things. And what it does is first, it makes you perform really, really low on multiple things. And it also zaps your energy. It zaps your life force. So something that I do is I have time blocks in my day where it's like, this is what I'm doing for the next 50 minutes, 50. And I don't do anything else. I'm not checking my phone. I'm not checking email. I'm not, walking over and doing something in my house. It's like, no, this is focused time. If you don't have the focused time, you are creating burnout, because you see how it's just like your energy is just going all these different places. And literally my job as a projector is to guide your energy for more efficiency. All right. So it's the illusion of double tasking. Every time you think you're double tasking, or every time you switch tasks, like when you sit down to do a project, every time you check your email, you're burning yourself out. Every time you check your phone, you're burning yourself out. Every time you stop and start something else, you're burning yourself out. Like, people don't think about this, was a very sneaky way that burnout can creep in. Okay. And so the fourth way, and by the way, how do you prevent that? You just single task. Very simple. Okay, the fourth sneaky culprit of burnout is being hijacked by the scroll. Okay? Humans are not meant to stare at screens of phones all day, every day. And yet, most people do. And most people get hijacked by the scroll. And it's not a fault thing, it's an awareness thing. They literally, it's designed to take you out of your power. It's designed to program you. It's designed to keep you stuck and still and scared. It's designed to burn you out. Because what burns you out more? Staring at a screen all day. Humans aren't supposed to do that. We're supposed to be outside in the sunshine playing, smelling flowers, hugging one another. Like, of course, we in the age of Aquarius, we're going to connect through screens and technology, but we're not meant to just be doom scrolling on the phone. That's a huge sneaky culprit of burnout. Like, anytime I feel like I'm my energy zapped, I really ask myself the question. I'm like, yo, how was your scrolling today? Did you scroll like were you being hijacked? Did you allow yourself to be hijacked? And I would say more times than not, I would say yes, I was on my phone too much today. And haters gonna hate, I'm here to create. That's one of my mantras from Calendar Command and part of 3D Moves. I use airplane mode like a motherfucking boss, and people don't like it. And yet it protects me from burnout. Okay. So the final sneaky culprit of burnout is not scheduling play, rest, and health. Okay, so this really plays into my morning. This morning is like, I scheduled, I prioritized. I went to the valley before I did email, before I dropped in with clients, before I went on social media, before. And I played. I've been going through a lot of activations here on Maui. There's been a lot of challenges. I actually realized the other day that I'm in culture shock. And it was such a simple thing, but I was like, oh, that's what's going on. I was like, you've lived in the Midwest your whole entire life. And you picked up and moved off into the middle of the Pacific Ocean to an island you'd never been to before. I was like, no wonder. And it was just so powerful to realize that. And then I was like, you gotta, make sure you're playing, make sure, come back to the fundamentals, And, this is very sneaky. When we're not playing, when we're not resting, I do not have my phone. 8 p.m. is the cutoff. Like, if you text me after 8 p.m., like, you must be some kind of like SWAT team angel to get through my field after then, because I'm usually in airplane mode. I will sometimes come off airplane if my guides tell me to. And when that has happened, it's been for very important reasons. There will be like a text or call waiting for me, like about something that's like time sensitive, serious, Okay. So play, rest, and health. People underestimate this. People forget about this. That's why it's so sneaky. Prioritize play, prioritize rest, prioritize your health, drink water, do your workouts, like eat organic, all of these basics. Like, it's a sneaky culprit of burnout, because what's burnout all related to? Your energy. And your energy is your life force. It's your most powerful, like, you are your greatest asset, my love. You really are. And so all of this is to love and respect and protect you, and really just prevent burnout that's so pervasive. So I would love to hear from you. Which one of these landed the most? Like, drop in my DMs on Instagram. You can, shoot me an email if you have my email, like all the ways. I want to know which one landed the most for you. And if this kind of thing is what you really feel called to step into that will level up your life, level up your leadership. If you're like, oh my gosh, this stuff is like hard for me. This is what I teach and help leaders move through exponentially in 3D moves. So I really invite you to join that community. It's literally like, speaking of life's work, like I'm realizing how deeply this is part of my life's work, because I just see the breakthroughs again and again and again and again and again. And I'm like, oh my God, I got to do more of this. I got to share this more people. And also, if you are interested in a deeper, more intimate cohort of spiritual leaders who are working on things like this as they move forward in their spiritual leadership, I have a mastermind called Capricorn Council that is starting at the end of January 2024, and you are invited to apply. All right. This automatically includes 3D moves. And then finally, I wasn't planning on saying this, but I'm going to say it. So I created this mini transformation called a one-on-one systems upgrade. And this is 3 sessions with me, where 3 one-on-one sessions with me, where I get to coach you, take a look at your life, take a look at your astrology, and really build systems with you for your life, for your success. So if you are interested in that, I will put the link in the show notes. You can get that on its own, or you can get it combined with 3D moves. And that would be just another beautiful way that you can deepen into this work. All right, my love, go out there, have an amazing weekend. Let me know which one of these landed for you. And let's not burn out, y'all. We got to burn into that inner fire within us. Okay? So we can lead, so we can make a better world together. A better world is not built on burnout. It's built on nourished souls pouring from overflow. I love you so much. I believe in you. I believe in a better world. Go out there and smell a flower. Go out there and make a stranger smile, because that's what we do here in this community. Go skip. When was the last time you skipped? All right. It's been a hot minute for me. I'm going to go skip. Have an amazing weekend. Go out there, be the change, be the light. And I will see you next time on A Better World with Adrienne.